Hey guys, I am back. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing my February wrap-up. I know this is so late, but I just haven't been filming videos lately. Honestly, because I haven't been in the mood to film videos. But I am back now, and trust me, I have so many videos to catch up on. I have tons of reviews to film for you guys. So in February, I read 5 books, which is pretty good for me. I read less than I did in January. In January, I read 7 books. But, okay, so the first book I read was Wedding Night by Sophie Kinsella. I gave this book 5 out of 5 lily pads. I loved this book. If you guys don't already know, I love Sophie Kinsella. I read five books from her, and I liked all of her books that I've read so far. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Out of all Sophie's books, this one is actually my favorite, and it's actually shocking because this is everyone's least favorite, or at least online. But online, everyone said this was their least favorite Sophie Kinsella book, but it's actually my favorite book from her. I loved it. It was so entertaining. It was so cute, and it was just a nice, light, easy read. Actually, this book's pretty big. It actually has like over 400 pages. But guys, this book was so good. I was never bored. And yeah, I just loved this book. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be filming a review for this soon. So stay tuned for that review. I have a review for this on my blog if you guys want to check it out. So yeah, stay tuned for that. The next book I read, I also loved. Was Talon by Kagawa, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I loved this book too. It was just so good. This book is about dragons, and dragons are just so awesome. I love dragons. Who doesn't? But oh my gosh, guys, I loved this book. I obviously gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads. This book is so cool. It's like contemporary, but with some dystopian in it, and oh my gosh, it's just so good. Oh, I love the characters. This book was just so good. That's all I can say about it. It was so unique and different from other, like, dystopian paranormal books. And I just loved it. And honestly, I feel like more people should read this book because I've seen it around BookTube, but I haven't seen many people, like, read it and talk about it. So I feel like more people should read this book, and if you guys love dragons, you have to read this. Stay tuned for a review for this one, and I also have a written review for this on my blog if you guys want to check it out. The next book I read was Dragon Kiss by Edie Baker. If you guys have probably heard me talk about this series like a million times by now, but for those of you guys who don't know, this is like my all-time favorite series. It's a middle grade fantasy series about a princess. There's magic in it. There's magic, there's dragons, there's princesses and kingdoms. I've been reading this series since I was in middle school, and I still love it. This is actually book 7. Now, this is actually a spin-off series to the Frog Princess series. So this is a spin-off series based on the main character Emma from the Frog Princess, but this is about her daughter Millie. And I have to say, I didn't like this book as much as the other ones. But I gave this book 4 out of 5 lily pads. It was still good, but like, I don't know, I just thought this book was sort of boring compared to the other ones. So, yeah. Yeah, there's not too much to say about this one. I didn't love it as much as the other ones. But this is still a really cute series. And I do like Millie. And I do not have a written review for this one yet because I actually just finished the last book in the series this month. So I'm actually going to do one video talking about all the books. So I thought I would wait until I finish the series to do all these reviews. So yeah, stay tuned for a review for this whole series. The next book I read was, I'm going to put the picture over here. The next book I read was Flawless by Shepard, which is book 2 in the Pretty Little Liars series, because if you guys didn't already know, I participate in the Pretty Little Liars read-along, and so every month we read one book in the series, and so for February it was book 2, which is Flawless. I loved this book. I gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads. It was so good. It was so fast-paced and addicting. If I could describe this series in one word, it's addicting. Because this book was so good, I did not want to put it down. I read it in 2 days, which is actually really fast for me, because I'm actually a very slow reader. So think about it, I read it in 2 days. What does that tell you? I loved it. This series is just so good. It's so suspenseful. There's so much mystery. It's just so good. If you guys love contemporary books with mystery in it, I would highly recommend this series. It is so good. I have a review for this one on my blog if you guys want to check it out. And I will be filming a review for this book soon too. So yeah, I loved it. And the last book I finished in February was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. Now, I actually have to explain this to you guys. Okay, so I started this book in December. Yeah, I started this book in December, and this book took me 2 months to finish. But not because it was bad. This book was amazing. If you guys don't already know, I'm reading Harry Potter for the first time, so this is my first time reading the series. I am completely obsessed with Harry Potter now. I am in love with this series. I don't know why I waited my whole life to read the series, because it's like one of my new favorite series now. I just love it. It's incredible. So it took me 2 months to read this because since I loved it so much, I actually wanted to take my time with this book, and it's a huge book. It has like almost 800 pages. So what I did was I read one chapter every day. Only one chapter a day. It was really hard to limit myself because I love the book so much. So that's why it took me 2 months to finish this. And I can honestly just tell you how much I loved it. I obviously gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads. This is actually my new favorite book in the series. So yeah, guys, that was my February wrap up. I'm so sorry this video was so late. But yeah, I'm actually going to be filming my March wrap-up soon, so stay tuned for that. And like I said, I have tons of reviews to film. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And I really appreciate all the love and support you guys give me for my channel. And so, yeah, if you guys have any video ideas for me, let me know in the comments. I would love to get ideas for more videos. And so, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye!